You've probably seen the swoosh. You can find it on shoes, shirts, ball caps. It's the trademark of what brand? Of course, Nike. Did you know that the word Nike comes from the Greek word Nikao? She was a Greek goddess who would swoop down in her chariot to deliver victory. That's to say, Nikao means to overcome. Let's talk for a minute about being an overcomer. I suppose the opposite of overcoming is being overcome, giving up, being a victim. I understand why people give up. It's a whole lot easier. It doesn't require nearly as much of us. All we have to do is nothing, make bad decisions, and be indifferent. If you'd rather be an overcomer, it might interest you to know that the word appears in the Bible. In the Gospel of John 16:33, Jesus is talking about his death. He says that he has overcome the world. The courage and grace that he showed in the cross overcame the hate, accusations, and sin. Then in John's letter, 1 John 5:5, he says, "For everyone who has been born of God overcomes the world." Did you catch that? We can participate in the victory. In Revelation, John starts out the letter by addressing 7 churches. He gives them specific strategies to be overcomers. I suppose the first place you need to start in being an overcomer is to have something to overcome. You've got to start with a problem. Notice that being an overcomer doesn't mean that the problem magically goes away. It's different from healing, divine intervention, or deliverance. It's what happens when you work through, take the high road, and keep things in perspective. Is there something that you need to overcome? If overcoming is your choice, then it's both a position and a practice. It's both a state and a standing. It's both an attitude and an action. It's like marriage. Weddings make you married. That's your condition. It doesn't mean that it's a good marriage. That's a matter of the things that you do. There's a difference between a high jumper and a pole vaulter. The world record for the men's high jump is just over 8 feet. A person can do that on their own. The world record for the pole vault is 20.5 feet. They use a pole to get to that height. There are some things that you can overcome on your own, but then there are other things that you need the help of the Lord to overcome. Booker T. Washington overcame slavery to become a prominent speaker and statesman. Thomas Edison overcame being deaf to become a great inventor. Abraham Lincoln overcame being born to illiterate parents to become president. Robert Louis Stevenson overcame tuberculosis to become a great novelist. Alexander Pope overcame being seen as a hunchback to become a great poet. Admiral Nelson overcame only having one eye to be one of the greatest naval strategists ever. Julius Caesar overcame epilepsy to become Caesar. Louis Pasteur overcame being so nearsighted he could hardly find his laboratory to become a great scientist. Helen Keller overcame being blind and deaf to graduate with honors from Radcliffe College. Isidore McPringle? He wasn't an overcomer. He gave up. Are you feeling like giving up? Hang in there. Stick to it. Keep the faith. If your heart's with God and your vision is of the kingdom, you're already an overcomer. This is our Thursday, July 25th edition of a video series we call Stronger Faith. Stay safe and be well. God bless you.